Hi Earl, this is Rebecca with your Assignment 1 critique. You did a great job on this first image for this assignment. I am just like blown away by how good you restored this photo. There was so much damage, like this huge chunk taken out of her shoulder. You seamlessly, perfectly fixed that over here. This large crack right through the center of her face you did a great job. I mean, you can't even tell that there was anything going on there before, especially the one going up to her eye. The stuff over here by her eyebrow, everything in her hair. I mean, you did a really fantastic job. This one down here on her lapel is just, I mean, it's fantastic. So really great job, especially since you're new to Photoshop. I mean, this was a huge, huge success for that. I really love the addition of the flowers and the colors in the background. I can see that you spent a lot of time on this, and it was really, really good attempt. The only thing that I can see, there's just two things, is number one, her proportions got squished as she came over here. So notice that she's taller in this image and she reaches, the top of the canvas a little bit more. And in this one, there's like about an inch of space here, and her hair is wider than it was over here. So the whole thing just got kind of squished down the width of her. So make sure that you keep your proportions true when you're changing your sizes, and a way to do that is to hold down the shift button when you have your transform tool selected and there's a bounding box around her. Hold the shift button and then only change the dimension of her, only scale her down or make her larger by choosing a corner of the transform box and not one of the sides of the transform boxes. So while you're holding down shift, click on the corner box of the transform box. Keep shift held down while you click with your mouse and pull one direction or the other to make her smaller or make her larger in scale. And it will, holding down shift will lock the proportions so that she won't get squished or elongated. The other thing is she could use a little more contrast in her. Right here you can see in the flowers there's some nice rich blacks down here that look really nice, that make the flowers look really three-dimensional. We also have some nice highlights, and I can see that you lightened her up. These highlights on her nose look really great, and her lip there, so that was really good. The only thing is that like the whites of her eyes, they could be brighter, and the shadows like under here, under her ear here, and back here on her collar, this could all be stuff that's really true rich blacks in the shadows so that she becomes more three-dimensional. She's kind of flat compared to the stuff that's going on with these flowers. So because she's flat, the viewer is going to bypass the subject, which is her, and they're going to look at this more contrasty element in the image, which is the flowers, and the flowers aren't necessarily the subject of the picture. So if you could adjust the contrast in her, I recommend using the levels adjustment panel. And in the levels adjustment panel, you pull the black slider over, and you'll see the blacks get richer and deeper, and then pull the white slider over in the opposite direction, and you'll see the whites get brighter and the highlights get brighter, and you'll just see her pop right off the screen. Try not to slide the middle gray slider. That's just going to change the middle gray assignment on the image, and that's not really what we're trying to go for. We're trying to add more contrast, so you want to choose the black and the white one, not the gray one. So let me know if you have any questions about that. This assignment called for 2 different images. So this is one image. I'll need to see a second one, and you can still resubmit that if you want, and I will be able to give you a full grade for that one as well. Keep up the great work. Keep working hard. You did a great job on this.